Alright, hello. Hello, good evening. How's it going, everybody? Eric, hello. Pog, One Drunkman, Christian, Captain Mike, Nihon Jam, what's up, David? Peaches says this is the 4th stream with free Fox. Let's see, good day though. This looks like Ueno Park. The swan boats are fun. Yeah, it probably is Ueno Park. Because I believe the maker of those pixel art images is Japanese. Juan Jado, hello. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 7 months, appreciated. Poner, Vibin, hello. Killer AC, hello. Hi chat, are Deskeys films black or gray? I would say they're black, but it can look gray if the lighting is very bright. Oh, whoops, I forgot to disable that Nightbot command, but it's okay. Ninewalker, I'm not sure if it's Rhuk Tech or Rhuk Tech or Rhuk Tech. You can tell us how you pronounce that. Rhuk Tech, I guess? I don't know. Cloudyak, hello. Eurystruidor, Killswitch, how's it going? You have a Google form of what you have in your collection? No, and I don't plan to put a Google form of what I have in my collection. I'm dying on this hill? Okay, sounds good. Can we get a DN version of this board? Bergen, these nuts. Rhuk or Rhuk Tech? Okay. I'll say Rhuk Tech, because I think Rhuk Tech makes more sense with the way it's spelled, but maybe, I don't know. I don't really think I don't know what's the right pronunciation, so you can tell us. But if that's what you say, then so it is. Anyway, y'all, how's it going? Are y'all surviving this crazy heat? Because it has been ridiculously hot, especially today, but the whole week has been super hot. Here in the US, I'm pretty sure that it's the same as in Europe. I think it's actually worse over there, but it's been crazy hot the past few weeks, the past week basically. Yeah. Rockin' Prepress plus Black Monty? Yes indeed. It's named after Bergen, Norway. Oh, cool. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Oops, I think my IEM cable is coming off. Black Monty Poggers? I agree. It's a great little accent kit for black key sets. Alright, so today we're going to be building this Rhuk Tech Bergen prototype. If you didn't know, Alex Otos and Mr. Teha Types, they both each built their own units. They had the 2 different colorways. I believe those are the Retro and the Rebel colorways. And so today we got the 3rd colorway that's available for pre-order. And so if you didn't know, there's 3 colorways in the pre-order. And basically, yeah, so I'm going to be building this. I don't know what layout I'm going to build it in yet, but we'll figure that out. I mean, it's a 60%. And the pre-order is currently available through Space Cables or spaceholdings.net. You can find the link in the build command right there. It's that bit.ly link, should lead you to the store. And it should also, so it's only available through Space. Space is the global vendor for the board. So if you're planning on purchasing board and want it shipped to Europe, Asia, wherever it is, Space is the only vendor for it. So I realized that the camera for JD is slightly shifted. There we go. Oh, I don't know what the italics didn't work on the stream elements timer. Oh well. I'll figure that out later. I was working on the design being a 60%. I looked at city 60 degrees north latitude to find a temporary name. Bergen eventually became the permanent name. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's a fun way to name it. Let's see who's here. Orga Technologies, hello. Kuri, hello. So wait. Black Modi, I wish it had R5. Can it be salvaged with R5 RGB mods? Maybe. Yeah, but yeah, no R5. The reason there's no R5 is because the first run of Black Modi didn't have it, and I guess Super Dodo, when he ran it, he didn't want R5 either, so yeah. It would be a very chunky kit too, yes. Trade Splatter, hello. Alright. Those 7 months were lightning fast. Interact, thank you so much for a tier 1 sub. Alright, so we have our Space branded bag. If you didn't notice, we have a little Space branded zipper bag today. And you can ignore this PCB, that's the wrong PCB actually. And we have our sticker from Space here. Some extra screws, I think, and some bump-on feet. Bump-on feet for the board. Here we have 55 gram lubed and filmed MX Browns. And here we have our Welbotech PCB. It is the scuff feet. I see. It is the SKUF. They're like the universally designed rubber feet. Here we have our WT60G Graphite Edition PCB from Wilba. Comes in as very nice gray silk screen. Very clean. Really like how this gray looks, to be honest. I like this better than the matte black or the completely black PCB color actually. It's pretty distinguishable here. It's very nice. Pretty much has compatibility for, you know, pretty much every 60% layout that is common amongst ANSI users in particular, and some ISO users as well. So step caps, split backspace, ANSI and ISO enters, 6.25U and 7U bottom rows, and then split left or right shift. And there is no LED support at all in this PCB. So if you wanted LEDs, you will not get them, neither as underglow nor in switch, just so you know. You have some nylon and palm stem Staebies, round 2. And then here we have the lightning colorway. Wait, no split shift? There is split shift right here. There is split shift on both sides. And here is the lightning colorway Bergen with keyless blockers here. And you might want to ask yourself, what is the lightning colorway? It is basically a silver top and a Cerakote blue bottom. The blue is a fairly it's like the Space Cables blue. It's a very kind of royal blue, a lighter or like a mid-tone sort of blue rather. So not quite neither like a navy nor like a light cerulean or like baby blue. So like right in the middle. And as you can see, there's a daughter board over there in the middle, so it has center USB close to the desk, and you know, daughter board cable. I believe this is an aluminum plate. So this is an aluminum plate. And yeah. Nice and simple. The side profile, as you can see, is very, very simple. It pretty much, you're basically holding it from the top piece when you're holding it from the side. It is a very light keyboard though, so you won't have any issues lifting this. It has no weight. As you can see, it's fastened with 4 bolts at the bottom. And then 4 bolts on the inside for the daughter board, and that's about it. And then, of course, the plate has fastening bolts for the plate as well. It's a top mount. Basically, it's a top mount, and there's these gaskets also to isolate some of the tabs of the top mount plate. So pretty nice, pretty simple. It's like a simple, and it kind of works, kind of mounting style, I would say. This top mount really doesn't fail. Or okay. So let's put it down. I actually already tested the PCB, but I'm going to open up this so that we can get the plate out as well as the daughter board. Okay. Is it 4 step caps too? No. Plate is 4 split. Oh yes, it is 4 split backspace. Oh no, wait. Oh, it's oppositely. Oh, I must have attached it opposite when I was testing. That's my bad. Sorry. I actually had to open this up because I needed to test the PCB before we started, and I accidentally put it opposite. My bad. That is totally my fault. That is a debate for sure. I am so sorry. The plate is basically opposite because I accidentally put it in the other way around when I was testing it. Anyway, so this actually is a... Is this Torx, technically? I think this is Torx, right? This is Torx, right? Rhuk? I mean, it's working with Hex because it's the same size as the 2.5, but I believe this is T10, yeah. So T10 will actually fit the M2.5 screwdriver. Oops, I missed one. But T10 also works, yeah. I mean, obviously it's better if you use the T10 screwdriver, which I do have. I just happened to grab the Hex one because I kind of saw the shape and I was like, wait, that looks like Hex, but no, it's actually a Torx T10 for the screws. Do they stick? No, they don't stick. Alright, so here's the bottom piece. Very nice and simple. It says Rhuk in the inside, just a simple engraving. And then we have 2 fastening bolts for the daughter board, which I'm going to take out. Okay, here's our daughter board, and this time let's actually use that T10 screwdriver, which I do have here. Okay, so it's fastened with, as you can see, 5 screws. 3 at the top, 2 at the bottom. There's a top mount, and it has these small little gaskets at the sides of the fastening locations, where it basically gets isolated a little bit from the top case. So this is the plate, you know, has full backspace, split backspace support, step caps lock, regular caps lock support, split shifts. Actually, this one is ANSI right now, so ANSI, enter and shift, and then 7U for the bottom row. And then here, as you can see on the interior here, these little gasket strips, these little gasket kind of bump-ons or strips, are basically isolating the plate a little bit from the top piece. So you can see there, it's going to cushion that plate a little bit, which is pretty nice. Same on the other side. Got the blockers. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Overall, the machining of the piece is very nicely done. I would say that the interior Cerakote texture is definitely a little rougher than on the outside, but that is just the application for this prototype. I think that the finished production units will pretty much be perfect and ready to go when they produce it after the pre-order is all done. So here are some acceptable quality standards that I was given. The board will feature no external machining blemishes. There may be fine granular specks within the coating, and this is unavoidable with Cerakote, and you can find some on the proto board. And then internal faces might be slightly coarser than external faces because of the way Cerakote is applied. So machining is all done in the United States, and Cerakote is being done by Space in Texas. So yeah. So the board here is designed specifically so that it can accommodate two-tone palettes. So like, it's specifically so that this bottom piece serves as an accent here at the front and the back. When you look at it, right? Also from the side, when you look at it, you can see that there's this two-tone going on. But I mean, that's how the board was designed. Yeah, the two-tone looks nice. I agree. I saw a little bit of the stream that Nathan did. I saw the stream that Alex did just a little bit. I couldn't catch all of it. And they both also look great. So I think the colorways, the color choices are pretty solid. There's a bit of neutral, there's a bit of vivid going on, so it's pretty nice. Alright, so I already tested the PCB, so actually I'm not going to go ahead and test it again. We're just gonna go ahead and build this. I actually don't know what layout I want to put on this right now. I'm thinking split right shift, anti-enter, 7U of course, and then, you know, full left shift, and then I'm debating whether I want full backspace or split backspace today. I kind of want full backspace today, but I don't have a preference. I use both pretty much interchangeably and have no issues. So yeah. I don't mind either way. Okay, actually while I'm at it, I'm gonna put the scuff feet. Full. I see a lot of full backspace voters, basically. Okay, we can go with full. Why not? Full right shift too? No, I'm gonna split the right shift. One fewer stab as well. But full right shift does look nice. I will tell you though that I will be building a 60% with full right shift soon enough. It does look nice though, especially on Win keyless. It looks particularly cool. All right. There's a line toner. Yeah, I would agree with toner. I think with Win keyless, the full right shift actually looks pretty nice. Yeah. All right, gonna open this thing up here. Let's see, I have our screws, our inserts. Okay, so we have 7U, then full backspace, anti-enter and left shift. Then I put the rest back, I think. Oh, let's see, I need four stabs today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the rest I can put back. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Does this come with Staebies? No, this was included as part of the prototype parts that were needed. So no, it will not come with stabilizers on the kit. Okay. Alright, where's my 2.5? 2.5, where is it? Raw alu plate? I believe it's not raw. It's been brushed, right? Oh, it is raw, okay. Oh, it is raw then. It looks like it was brushed once at least. But maybe that's just how it looks. It is raw then, okay. Cool, so I guess how long it'll be until it tarnishes. Can you test it with different stabs than what was provided, since every other streamer uses the provided ones? No, because that would actually require me to build it several times. So, probably not. Right? Because it would require me to put, you know, one set of stabs, build it, unbuild it, replace all the stabs, put all the switches back in, build it, put all the keycaps, unbuild it. I think he's asking to build it first with different stabs. I mean, I have some Durox stabs around. If you, I personally don't really think it matters that much, to be quite honest with you. Like, especially like in normal typing. But I guess if you have to return the proto, yes, I do have to return the prototype. So, unfortunately, I am pretty much processing the build request just like any other. It was more after Teja's issue. What issue did he have? Referred to as a mill finish, where means the material from the start has a nice brush-like finish, I see. But yeah, what issue did Nathan have? Specifically? PBT issue? I didn't catch his entire stream, so I probably didn't see it. I was there only for a very small portion of it, actually. That's not leaf spring, is it? Not quite. Domosars, hello! Yo, Domo, what's up? Been a while. How's it going? Dying from the heat, how are you? Blasting the AC so that I don't die from the heat. That's what I'm doing. Is that a silver and blue board? Yes, it is indeed a silver or a light gray and a blue board, yes. And it is called the Lightning colorway. Pretty cool, huh? AC on max for real, on God. Yeah. Top mount, gasket, leaf spring plate, Pogger. Yeah, right now it's you guys are lucky I have a noise filter on, but it's like hella loud outside and inside because there's my AC and my AC is kind of loud too. I don't really care if it fits the perfect definition of leaf spraying. I'm sure it feels nice. Yeah, I mean, personally, I have to say I'm not too picky about that stuff, but I do think that having like any kind of, you know, I think it's easier to look at it whether you're adding or subtracting from the material. Like if you have a subtractive process where you're just basically deleting parts of the plate, right? You're effectively making the overall typing experience to be softer, even though the contributions may depend on where you actually are subtracting from. But as an overall effect, you know, the more you subtract, the more you are taking away from how much you need to push against, right? So, but do I care? Not too much. I mean, I honestly think that the mounting style matters a lot more than just like how much you add or subtract from the plate there. But if it's a very dramatic difference, like for example, if you look at those it's kind of like the PCBs as well, right? Like if you look at the what was that, like the Mr. Suit PCB, like that one had cuts everywhere, right? So overall they were subtracting quite a lot of material, so yeah, of course the experience was really bouncy and really soft. If you had a colorway named after you, what colors would it be? I mean, isn't it already done? Hasn't it already been done? But I mean, I'm pretty sure that if I had a colorway named after me, it would include a form of blue, yeah, and a form of gray, or grayscale, because those definitely are my... So I wouldn't mind if it were like... I also wouldn't mind if it were like a vaporwave style color, so like blue and purple mix. I love blue and purple mix of colors, like blue to purple gradient or blue to purple sort of style, because I love those colors in general, like cyan, purple, like all that, right? Everything in between, those are pretty cool. But yeah, but I'm just basically stating some of the colors of my own preference. It doesn't really matter though. These are Cerakoted. These are Cerakoted units. And the keyboards will all be machined in the States and Cerakoted in the States. They're all Cerakote. No anodization. Cerakote is lovely? Yeah. Yeah, I think the Cerakote, I think it's nice. Cerakote is nice in the sense that it provides a lot of freedom with how much with like the number of colors that are available. You can make a lot of colors. You can make a lot of colors that otherwise you can't with anodizing, and especially like the flatter colors and whatnot. It is possible. So yeah, that part is cool about Cerakote. Definitely more possibilities in some ways, at least in a reliable fashion. Cases are milled in California. I see. I didn't know about the California part, but that's neat. So literally everything, pretty much except for the PCB, is made in the US. Oh, and I guess the carrying case perhaps. Probably those are imported, because a lot of the PCB fabs are going to be like in Asia or something. At least everything about the case at least is going to be from the States. Carrying case and Wilbur PC made out of the US? I mean, yeah, outside of the US, yeah. Outside of the US, yeah. Precisely. That's pretty awesome to have logistically done. US ain't cheap. Yeah, I know, right? I was also kind of surprised that the machining would be done in the US too. Like, that is definitely not a cheap nor easy task. Not a cheap nor easy task. I'm very surprised about that. But it's very cool that it's being done. I mean, honestly, yeah, definitely props for that. It's pretty poggers, as the kids would say. Need pink champagne Cerakote. Oh, champagne pink, huh? Neat color. Wait a second, did I miss an insert here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh? Oh, here. Very tempting, but must resist. Because it's a 60%, I imagine. It is tempting. The board's price also reflects that, to be fair? Well, of course. If the board's price did not reflect the fact that it is being made, made and manufactured, processed entirely in the United States, they would be losing money, so that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, of course it would have to reflect that. It is more expensive to get things done here locally. Generally speaking, anyway. You say poggers all the time, does that make you a kid? Yes. I have been. Always have been. Hopefully there will be another run. There are always more keyboards. Whether there is another run of this one specifically or not, there are always more keyboards to get if you are really leaning towards just, getting more of the layout that your favorite. And I think worst case scenario nowadays, a lot of boards are being made available, so it is much easier to get keyboards in the market, even if it's aftermarket. I think it's become a lot more accessible. There'll be more runs soon after the pre-orders fulfilled. Oh, neat. Well, there you have it. I like the look of this one with the front cutout. I like it too. I actually really like that accent style. The front cutout, yeah. I do like that. The fact that you can just see it right in front is pretty cool. It definitely is much more visible. So that is pretty neat. Also so great to see GMK caps in stock. Yeah. Not only GMK, but other makers as well. Like, it's really nice to see key sets, switches, things just like never run out of stock. I mean, even if it does, like, it lasts for quite some time. Like, you do definitely get a chance to get stuff. It really is nice to have storefronts available with a lot of items. I mean, if you're looking for very, very specific things, sometimes, like, obviously that's not gonna happen, but it definitely has been much nicer to see all these things available. Readily available, and sometimes even on sale, which is really cool. Something that, years before that was just not possible. Hello, Mr. Kupo. I like to Cerakote more of my boards in the future. So many nice color options. Yeah. Definitely the color options are what makes Cerakote even better than anodizing. In some regards, I mean, I do really like anodizing in general. Like, I think the finish and the specific texture it has is very, very nice. But Cerakote has proven to also look really nice. I mean, like, especially like, Knee Deep has been doing a lot of the Cerakoting stuff, and we've certainly seen Space do a lot of Cerakoting stuff. We've seen a lot of people do Cerakote, and it's turned out really brilliant. I mean, I'm excited for the possibilities of that too. Nice to see that TX tabs aren't instantly selling out anymore, yeah. The fact that stuff isn't selling means vendors have less money and that we'll be looking at very different MOQs, I almost feel, though. That's an uneducated guess. Yeah, I actually would disagree with that. The fact that stuff isn't selling is nothing to do with the capital of the vendors. It just means people aren't buying. Then that just means people are less willing to spend. So it has nothing to do with the vendor's ability to buy. They already bought it. They already spent the money. Right? Of course, like, you want the buyers to purchase more so that they can recover some of that money and have profits from it. But it need not reflect the entire financial situation of a particular vendor, you know? It's not particularly reflective of just that. I mean, it is one product of many at the end of the day. But, you know. I did manage to get GMK Classic beige in the end, so no sad peaches now. Yo, very nice. You actually did. Very cool. Did you also manage to figure out your car situation, Peaches? I know that you also had some problems with that. I hope that turned out okay. Did you join Classic Beige? I did. I did join Classic Beige. Do you have too many beige sets, maybe? Too many? Is there such a thing as too many beige sets? The answer is no. There is no such thing as too many beige sets. There also isn't a thing such as too many white on black sets or too many Dolch sets. There's no such thing. Or there simply is no such thing. Of course, I joined Classic Beige. $680 New Zealand dollars in 2 days without a card, but I'm okay. The fact that you're okay is good. Was worried the bill would be over 1K. Oh, okay. Well, thank goodness that it actually was not even more expensive than, you know, as much as you thought it would be. That's good. What if you have none, or does sloth count? Well, if you have none, it's very simple. If you have no beige sets, or white on black sets, or Dolch sets, then you go get one. You know, that's the solution to the problem. Simple, right? Very nice and simple. You just get one. If you have one, get another one. easy. I have no beige sets. Time to fix this. You have the ability to make reparations to that particular case. You need some variety, my guy? I have variety too, though. I mean, I think I have a lot of variety of sets too. But white on black, beige, and dolce really are never lost. They really are so good. They do go with a lot of things. I joined Classicer. Ooh, nice one. That's a good one. I actually did not join Classicer. I did get the accent kit for Classicer. I did not get the regular base kit for Classicer because I already have GMK Pristine. Which is kind of similar. I'm really debating picking up a purple Isabel 60 with purple Hangul base set. Ooh, nice. Got 2 sets, but in different times during the group buy. Makes sense. Variety goes on the subs. Yeah, you can go on this sub legends, or there's also like other ways to add variety, like your plates or your keyboard case colors. Right? There's many ways to add to the variety part of how your build happens. Diego has more variety and says than everyone in this chat. Probably not untrue. Only join for 2 because I'll join Heiny Page. Only join for 2. I actually only joined for 1 classic page, but maybe I'll pick up something else in the future again. I mean, like another one or something like that. But yeah, I probably don't need it right now though, so just join 1. TKL WAB beige dolce, just the best thing in the hobby. You see, not everybody will agree with that, right? Which is totally fine. I would say that it is a bit of people kind of also lean towards that after a while. Sometimes, like people get to explore a little bit. Some people enjoy 65% or even 40%, 50%, whatever, 1800. And more colorful sets like GMK Laser or like GMK like I don't know, Cyan or Terminal or Handerbite or whatever it is, and then end up coming back to other key sets like the more classic ones. So yeah, kind of goes and comes around. I mean, I've kind of said this about switches too. Like people start with maybe they start with a Cherry MX Brown keyboard full size back when they first started the hobby, and then they realize that they try some Yadrons, they try some JWKs, they try Holy Pandas, whatever you want, and then later on you're like, oh, I actually do like these Cherry Browns, but now maybe I like them because they're lubed and film and spring swap and all these things, right? When I started in the hobby, I only wanted black or white boards, colorful sets, but now I want beige, black on the white, and colorful boards. Yeah, see, there you go. So those tastes do change over time. It's kind of an inevitable process. Oh, Jeremy to his regime 10 push-ups. Okay. I'll do him. I'm doing some MX Browns. Nice. I'm gonna... Let me just put this plate on. Alright, I can do those 10 push-ups. Okay. There we go. 10. Bona wants me to hydrate. I did the thing. Yep, just saw. I'll hydrate. GMK blue alert. Jeez. Alrighty. Let's put these switches in and try the stabs first. I believe Mr. Dennis isn't here, but if I recall correctly, I believe he was the person who lubed these switches. Not I. But Mr. Dennis, who I think is on vacation? I don't know what he's up to these days. Maybe he's just busy working though. Tight plate here, huh? This plate do be a little tight. We see the it's not fully closed. Okay, that made it easier. Okay. Step caps lock is my preference. Oh, pen to pen. Common theme between the three build streams, this plate is made to a very tight tolerance which will be changed in production. I see. Sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, this is why we do prototype builds after all, is to ensure that you catch any of the final details before you go into production. So, yeah. It's not to just show off the board, but partly yes, but also no. Do you use HKB arrows on your 60s? Yes, I use HKB arrows on my 60s. Yes, yes, yes. I indeed do. Can you do pristine and RGB mods for this? Never seen pristine in action. We could. You can convince Peaches. It is very close to beige, to be honest. So that is not a bad suggestion, all in all. I mean, close blue alert, yeah. Striker is used on the renders. This is true. We can also try using Striker, which I do have. But do we want to follow the renders is the question. I do think it's a brighter blue than Striker's, so Striker will have a little bit of a contrast with it, because the blue on Striker is it's decently darker at least than this. But yes, at this point, Peaches did the thing, which is redeeming a key set to be put on the board, which is something that we do in the chat. So you can convince Peaches. Alright, let's test out these stabs first. No blue alert? I do have blue alert. I'm just saying that people can convince you if they want to see other sets on it. Okay, check this out. The background. So right now I turned off my AC temporarily, and I am going to switch over to the mic without the noise filter. There's a party going on outside, basically. So there it is. I'm gonna also test these stabs anyway, so that's why I'm switching. Alright, anyway. Can we join the party? If you can come all the way here, sure, why not? The party is here, they missing out. Also true. There's two different parties for sure. Are we going to hear more Bad Bunny in the background? Yes, probably. Eventually, maybe. Bet on my way, Taco Wednesday? Nice. Are you gonna buy me tacos, Christian? These springs are so light. 55 gram, it almost is like a linear. No ticking at least. Have you tried the R2 blacks yet? No, I have not. They're spring swap? Yes, they're spring swap to 55 gram TX springs. For this build, are you going to use GMK Striker or GMK Space Cadet? As I said, if you convince Peaches, sure, I'll do it. Alright, I think the stabs are fine. Alright, time to switch over. Alright, so let's put on the rest of the switches now. This build is gonna be nice and short, I think. Because not as many switches. Can he send me MX Blacks with 55 gram short SMH my head? I believe that's his preference, so that's probably why he did. Oh, looks like the music stopped outside. Diego, run blue alert, please, with all blue numero like red alert. I actually did talk to a few people about this. But I think I might be stepping on toes if I actually do that. But I could do it. I mean, maybe. But I believe some other people actually have already gone and like prep renders and stuff like that. So, kind of outside of my control. Kind of lazy to confront people. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been talking about it because Red Alert ran with the red numero. So I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are thinking about that too. It's not like we would be the first people to think about it, especially when Red Alert already ran. So who knows if it will ever happen though. I don't think there is a I don't really think that there's a guarantee. I mean, this is like saying GMK's SNES is gonna run, which never happened, and I waited for. Akio was taken 2 times. Hello, hello. That's why I'm reluctant to do anything creative in the hobby. Yeah, it definitely is a little bit of a... yeah, sort of being original or being not stepping on toes or being like conscientious of the community members and whatnot. Very non-confrontational. Yeah, same. Corobra, hola, hola, hola. How's it going? Alright, all good. Think. Yeah, I'm also pretty non-confrontational, so I try to not get into trouble that I don't need in my life. It's annoying, to be honest. I don't need more annoyances. Life is hard as it is. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know? Just appropriate some culture for a GMK set design? Yeah, I know, like GMK Miklan, right? Just appropriate some culture, man. If you guys didn't know, that's a joke. Alright, time to solder this. Ikuturan, Mikturan, GMK. Right? Especially most of the interactions in this hobby is online. Yeah, no say it in kawaii version now. I can't say it in kawaii version. I don't know. Other than the I know the Google Translate version would be like GMK Mikturan or something like that. The fumes. Oh yes, you're right. Where's my fan? Diego should be a voice actor. I would be poor being a voice actor. Also, that would take so much training and I unfortunately I don't have a time machine to go back like 15 years in my life to want to redo. But alas, do a Spanish-only stream? I could do that, but I kind of don't want to. My Spanish has become very rusty, do you know that? I'm a little ashamed about it. But also, I feel like Spanish-only stream would also... I don't like the idea of using only one language, specifically like Spanish only, like if I have to, just because it alienates some people who do come in to watch, just, you know, even if they're just lurking or whatever. It could be fun. Me gusta, that's all I know. Well, 100,000 points for Spanish, only 30 minutes. Maybe whatever the cat stream redeem is on Nathan's channel, that should be the same. Easy. When people only communicate using text message, emails, and memes, they don't realize that their words carry weights, so words can be needlessly harsh. Yeah, for sure. That is all true. Lego build stream when though? I haven't had time. I've been pretty busy. The set's been in the box for a while now. But yes, thank you, Peaches. Okay, everybody, don't forget to check out the Bergen on spaceholdings.net. Also, if you didn't know, Space Holdings, Space Cable should be getting GMK fundamentals pretty soon. Because it's been quite some time since it read, if I recall correctly. So yeah, GMK fundamentals should be shipping out in the next month or whatever. Was that Space first group buy? For GMK, it might have been, yeah. So yeah, if you have an order with Space, you know, and you ordered it back when, then you might want to check your shipping address just in case. GMK fundamentals in stock at Switch Keys. Well, there you have it. If you're in a different region, I believe that's Australia. They have it in stock as well. Let's see. GMK Utosu just opened on the Keys this week. What else? Do I have any news? Let's see. Cyberboard R2 pre-order ends today. Nice PBT Green Hongle in stock at Keys. Nice PBT Green Hongle is being run by Mr. Hoodrow Threlson, who ran GMK Coral as well as GMK Classic Retro Zhu Yin. Omnitype just had a very big dust pad drop recently. Couple new designs as well as a bunch of other returning designs. So you can check out omnitype.com/lightning for that. Those are some news. This Friday, I know there's going to be some big sale on big flash sale Friday over at Novelties. I'm also receiving some goodies from Agile Shop, who is also a sponsor of the channel. They are located in Toronto, and they are sending out some product for us to check out. So maybe next stream or the stream after that, we'll have some new stuff to show. I think that's all I have for news as far as new stuff goes here in between our sponsors. But yeah, exclamation sponsors, check out all of the different vendors who support this channel, and you can access their stores over there if you're purchasing anything from their stores. It is appreciated if you do purchase through the affiliate links available, or some of them actually offer discounts. For example, if you purchase on CBB Planet, or if you purchase on Keyspresso, who is an affiliate, or some other stores, we also have some discount codes available for those. And of course, you're supporting the channel if you do so. Similarly, you know, you can also access like mechanicalkeywords.com and use the creative code Lightning. That also supports my affiliate relationship with Mechanical Keywords. Anyway, that aside, I do have news. Personal news is that I will be attending the NorCal Keyboards meetup, norcalkeyboards.com if you want details. It's going to be on July 23rd, this Saturday. This Saturday at the Guild House in San Jose, California. I'll be attending the meetup there. I want to thank Red Bull Gaming for being very kind and flying me out. But yes, I will be staying in San Jose for the weekend. And yeah, so norcalkeyboards.com if you want to go to the meetup. The tickets are $10 each. And yeah, it's from 12 to 6 on Saturday. So I'll probably see you there if you're attending. I might be kind of overwhelmed because I heard that it's going to be a very large meetup. So if you do come and say hi, you know, try to maybe tell me your username or I'll see your name tag or something. But yeah, it'll be nice to see you all if you're going. If not, I'll probably see you at some other meetup, hopefully. I will also be going to the Providence meetup in August, which is being organized by Canon Keys. I just came back from Cali. Nice. You have a good time? If I recall correctly, didn't you don't also go like every year? I feel like you go every year to California for like a month or two. Toki, also, how's it going? How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. Anyway, those are the only little news I have to share for now, as we are finishing up soldering. Soldering up this Wilbitech PCB, which, in fact, you can purchase Wilbitech graphite PCBs over at Salvin's website if you're looking for a 65% PCB, either in hot swap or solderable. Those are available. I don't think 60% or TKL PCBs are currently available, but you can check the stock over at Salvin's website. But Wilbitech PCBs are available through Salvin. And Salvin also has some dope other stuff like desk pads and other cool wares like Cerakote Keycaps. They need deep collaboration. I believe there's some leftovers still available over there. It's pretty great. Thanks for asking. Oh, that's good, dude. Glad to hear it. Right, let's test out this PCB. Alright. Let's unplug this. He posted nice food pictures in the New York City server. Oh, I haven't checked that server in a while. I tend to not check a lot of other servers pretty recently. I have a hard time keeping up with a lot of chats and stuff. Alright, let's see. Authorized device, WT60G. Okay, cool. Let's see. Layouts. Split right shift, bottom row is when keyless. Let's program it how I like to program it, which is left control here, Windows. Those are fine. That's fine. Then F row, delete. Oh, this is perfect, except for this. I don't really use these guys. Neither do I use these at all. And print scroll pause. To be honest, I don't need all of them. I only need print screen. Caps lock, that's fine there. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Okay. Cool. Let's test it. Best matrix. Back from playing Valorant, did I miss anything interesting? Yeah, you missed the entire build stream. That's what's interesting. Are you trying to imply that my stream is not interesting? Wow. Okay, buddy. I see how it is. less interesting than a mere Valorant game. SMH. You said it yourself? Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind. If you don't find it interesting, that's cool. Alright, so everything works. That's good. Let's unplug it. I tried to channel my inner lightning keyboards yesterday, built my CA66 in 1 hour. Obviously, I'm not a professional. The two switches are faulty, so I'll have to fix them today. That's not bad. Peaches. CA66 sounds so roomy, like an echo chamber. But well, that's, yeah, that makes sense. It is a very roomy case since the first round of it. It's always been like that. So that board is kind of, it's just a bigger roomy case by design. Not unexpected, I would say. All right, let's mount this and also place it in the case. So it's a top mount, so we just have to flip it over here and put our screws on. So where are these guys? Oh, it's these guys. Okay. Didn't buy it for sound for sure? Yeah. Right. Put that up and then put this into the case. I'll just unplug it and put our two daughter board screws. These can go back into the box. Okay, now very simple. Just put the daughter board cable in, slot it in our channel here. Just make sure nothing gets caught on the sides or anything like that. Put it on together. Make sure everything's nice and flush. Sticking out, and put our screws back on. The anode is not to my liking, it's very textured and powdery to a touch. I see. Okay, put our screws on, and now flip this over. I found out I was working 30 minutes extra every day last week without getting paid for it. Rip. That's 2.5 hours lost right there. Ripperino. Well, no Fridays? Okay, so 2 hours. Okay, so we said GMK alert of the blue. Okay. I'll go get the set. Was there anything else? Guess that's it. Alright, I'll be right back. BRB. Alrighty, here we are, back. Apparently I can only get paid for 7-hour limit every day, just Department of Education things. Oh, I see. Ah, education things. How unfortunate. Did I miss a solder? My talking power went out? Oh, rip. You did miss the soldering though, yes. Soldering was missed by you. Where's my short shift? Oh, here it is. Short shift. Function. And bottom row. Graph. Alt. Controls. Okay. Could be it. Hey. What set is this? This is GMK Blue Alert. Was run, was not really run in a group buy actually. It was just, if I recall correctly, you just bought it from Originative. Oh no, it might have, was it a group buy? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Alright. Time for an artisanal keycap. Let's see, something blue. I have a few blue things. Let's see, I have for blue. I have this Amelia. I have this new keycap, which is my Zyru, Uncle Sam Zyru. This is the Orc Explorer. There's this very cool Frank. There's a very cool whatchamacallit, drip. Blue. There's this very nice bluish oak. And this is kind of blue, but it's very bright, so maybe I'll exclude that for now. Abstract artisan with blue and white 4th row from the bottom. 4, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this This is the Jazz Cap. You guys know the Jazz Cap? This is from Prime. This is one of Prime Caps' oldest keycaps. This is the Jazz Cap, with, you know, model after the cup. You know the cups. Yeah, old Jazz Cup. This is the Jazz Cup, Jazz Cap, Prime Caps. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Frank will be cool. Yeah. We have a few options. Maybe I'll say there's option 1 since Anna Guinevere mentioned it. There's her Frank, the Peach is mentioned. I think the Explorer is a pretty good choice too because it's nice and blue. The Amelia is a very nice choice because it's kind of grayish and blue as well. And I'll set the drip as well aside, and I think the Uncle Sam Zyra is also a very nice choice because it has a majority of blue. And I think these are the best choices in the current selection. Oh, and this one. These are pretty much the best selections right now. Although this one's kind of more on the black side because of the top, but it is still a good selection nonetheless. Subtle, but it works. So I'll let you guys pick. Oh, there's also the bongo, I guess, but it is lighter on the blue, so it won't be quite the best accent. All right, so 1, 3, or 5. Okay, maybe I'll do like it's gonna be like a horse race. 1, 3, or 5. So it's gonna be like a horse race. 1 and 3, and then 5, and then I saw a 5. I saw another 5. I saw a 2. I'll pick 4 because I kind of like 4. 1. Hi Diego, sub chat. What's up? Abstraction layer. 1. Lots of 5s. Okay, looks like our drip is a very clear winner here today. 4. Okay. 1. Oh, people like the Jazz Cap a lot. I'll disqualify these guys because it is kind of late now. As in, I don't think these will get on the play anymore. He's back. 1. Ooh, 2 1s. No, wait, 1 1. 1. Yeah, Turbo. I counted turbos and custom. Hello, custom. How are you doing? All right. So I guess it's between these two. We can do either. I don't mind. If we had split backspace, this would have worked out, but we don't. So yes, I know. But we don't. So yeah, it'll be between one of these. '90s cup fits best. Throw us a bone and put the Jazz Cap on the split right shift. Row profiles be damned. Wait, is the one drunk man's 2 between these two? Or is this like a slow vote? Yes? Okay, fine. Alright, one drunk man, the true deal break, the true tiebreaker here, basically. Alright, we have the drip here. Drippy boy. Old drippy boy. Nice. Looks very clean, to be honest. It's very nice and clean, to be honest. Alright, let's I'll set up. I think ads are about to roll out in like 2 seconds. So now it's time to set up the typing test. In the meantime, that'll probably take me a minute anyway. Why is it so big? The window. Nope. Alright, there. And then Okay, turn that off. Turn this off. Why is it so big? Avo, hello. I ask myself that every time we get together. Jeez. Alright. Very nice. Very nice looking. Is it too close? Kind of feels too close. That's a little better, I think. Okay, so there we have it. Our prototype Bergen. Ready to type on this. Let's close the music. Get our typing test out. Words per minute betting. I don't have a words per minute betting really system here, but if you guys really want to bet your channel points, I don't know what's fair. 130 or above, I think that's a good bet limit if you want to do a prediction. Would 130 be fair? 130 and above, 130, I mean 130 or above, yeah, 130 and above or below. I have 30k points burning a hole. Okay, sounds good. Manage prediction. Let's see. How do I create a new prediction here? Manage. Is this the way it works? Okay, here. Words per minute over or under 130. Over or at 130, and then under 130. Okay. Sure. Okay, there is the prediction, I think. Did that work? Alright, go ahead and submit your points all you want. I also will say I have 2 repeats, 2 redos. I don't tend to redo, but I will redo this time. Up to twice, and then on the third one I have to go whether I choke or not. Because I'm very impatient, so I tend to not bother with redoing much of the time. Alrighty. Wow, we have a lot of non-believers. Great, I love it. Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. It's time to turn the tides over. Alright. Here we go then. Whoa, trying to distract me with the busters? Okay, buddy. Who's turning the tides now? Hello, Mr. Jordan, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the 17 months, my friend. Alright. I got 420 and over 130, Diego? Okay. Okay, alright. Let's get the mouse out of the way and get ready. Alright, so here we have MX Browns. MX Browns goated switches on aluminum. These are 55 gram lubed and filmed MX Browns. I'm actually not used to 55 grams, so hopefully we do okay. And we have GMK Blue Alert here. This is an aluminum plate, as I said. No foam or anything inside. And currently has a well-protected PCB. And this is the Bergen prototype in the Lightning colorway. Alright, here we go. Oh, it was not a 60-second test, my bad. 60-second test, sorry. Here you go. Oop, gonna redo that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna redo that. Oh my god. Slow down. Okay. I'm so sorry. I choked so hard. What is this middle part? What is this? Oh my god, I suck at this shit. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how Nathan does this all the time. It's too much pressure. My heart cannot take this stuff, man. It's the 55 grand springs. Alright, we'll have to give it to the non-believers. Alright, it was under 130. Why do I believe? Yeah, imagine believing. Imagine having faith in humanity. Couldn't be me. Don't you blame my dear 55 gram springs. Anyway, what do you guys think of the board? Actually, I didn't pay any attention to the typing at all because I was so pressured. So I'm gonna try it again, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna try it again because I need to focus on the typing itself as well. Alright. Surely I'll just get it over at 130 this time. Alright, let's just do a normal test. No predictions. Okay. Wow, it's actually worse. Yeah, I guess I'm choking a lot today. I'm just nervous, I think. Also, my left hand's kind of weak today. I don't know why. My left hand feels a little weak. Anyway, let's listen to the mods. I actually do like how it types. The case is a bit roomy in a good way. It's not like the roomy kind that makes you think it's pingy or echoey too much. I can see some people not liking it. The roominess, which means that you can always put a one layer shelf liner would probably work fine without impeding any of the typing experience at all. Just the thing. Or polyfill actually could work. But yeah, it is a little on the roomier side. For me, it's in a good way. I actually do like the sound of roominess in the case, but some people actually could dislike that, so preference for sure. Yeah. Alright, here are the mods. Wow, this lady. The alphas sound really nice, yeah. The alphas actually sound really nice. I think the roominess mostly comes maybe at the top row, and maybe if I'm like tapping hard on like one of the modifier keys, but it's not that bad. Yeah, it really isn't that bad, and I actually do really like these lubed MX Browns, but I do have to say I would actually prefer these MX Browns to be a bit heavier. I tend to use 62 gram or 60 gram MX Browns, but 55 gram is definitely on the lighter side. These are like short springs too, so it even feels lighter on the return. But yeah, not a big difference anyway. Right tie a bit too roomy, the rest sounds great. Decent, yeah. Speaking of decent, kind of reminds me a little bit of the decent 65 that Soren made. Yeah. 55 short on browns, very light. Yeah, it really is very light. I think, yeah, these are 55 short. That's what I was told. I might be wrong, but I think it is. But yeah. Yeah, definitely a little bit more hollow sounding on the sides of the board than the middle. But given that the frequency of you using the modifiers is a bit less than the alphas, like it's not so negative. I think I actually really like how it feels. First of all, I mean, it definitely feels like a top mount board. No doubt. It doesn't feel that much softer or anything. I actually think this would be interesting to put like a. It would be interesting to put like a polycarb half plate actually, or even just a polycarb full or palm full, or even ultra high molecular weight polyethylene full plate, like a plastic full plate would be pretty cool. I wonder how FR4 would sound on this too, but yeah, I think a plastic full plate would be pretty neat in this too. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. I mean, it's a very simple top mount like configuration. Personally, I think that boards without weights are really underrated, and I certainly think that there can be so many keyboards without a weight and that still would sound perfectly fine, and this is a good example of it. Yeah. Are there any flex cuts on this? Not on the plate, other than at the plate tabs. If you go back on the VOD a little bit, you might be able to see it. Alright, so let's I'm gonna switch the mic over a little bit, and then we're gonna take a close look at the board now. Evening, stupid bullets. Hello. Diego, thoughts on medium versus long spring? Not tried medium much. I pretty much use medium springs only, because those are the same as the original Cherry spring length. I believe it's 14 millimeters, which is medium length TX springs. I use only those because I can't bother with long or short, basically. Just stick to one, and I just adjust the weight. So for me, or 15 millimeters, thank you. So yeah, all I do is adjust the weight. So that way, the only variable I can think about is the weight of the spring, and I don't really care about everything else. Yeah. That's just out of me wanting to simplify things. One fewer variable to worry about is a good thing for me. But that's probably my scientific mind working there. I tend to prefer to reduce the number of degrees of freedom there. So yeah. Yeah. So here it is. This is focus. So this is our this is our Rhuk Bergen prototype with the aluminum plate. This is GMK Blue Alert, a set I actually would love to see it rerun. And as you can see, the blue accent is perfectly matched with this nice blue accent on the enter. Very nice. Built with MX Browns. It's a very nice color. This is all Cerakote. This is manufactured in the US and Cerakoted in the US. Cerakoted by Space, who is actually just now in chat. Here's our beloved row 5 bottom row. Looks fantastic. I love cherry profile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's the back. You can see there's the USB port, nice and flush. Again, side profile, row 5, high 5. Yeah, and it uses the scuff bottom, this feet, rubber feet. T10 torque screws. Very, very nice job on the Cerakote. Super nice and even. It's very smooth, actually. I really like how it feels. Like, the sides have a little texture, but it's not that big of a deal, actually. It's very, very smooth overall still. Like, a little bit of texture I don't care about. And honestly, and this is a prototype after all, so the application may have been may differ a lot from production. So yeah. Rerun, but keep the purse. I would definitely keep the purse, but I would definitely change the Xbox Delete to a regular arrow. Yeah. How heavy is it? Not very heavy. I would say definitely under a kilo. So let me see, or maybe just about a kilo. Let's see. Okay, zeroed out. Alright, this weighs 2 pounds and 4.8 ounces, which is just about a kilo, pretty sure. So 1 kilo and 42 grams. I was right. 1 kilo and 42 grams. What keycaps are those? This GMK Blue Alert. It's a relatively older set, but it was run by run by Originative, I guess, yeah. Yeah, 1 kilo and 42 grams. Oh, wait. Zero out properly now. 1 kilo and 48 grams. I was off by 6 grams for some reason. There it is. They say you need to measure it 3 times, but you know, 146, 148, same. Yeah, so 1 kilo pretty much for the weight built. With Cherry MX switches and GMK keycaps here. So, if you didn't hear how it sounded earlier, it's just like that. Sounds pretty nice with MX Brown, so I actually really like how it sounds. But yeah. It's a nice and simple build. Very nice and simple build. This is currently available on spaceholdings.net. Space Cables has it now on pre-order, so order yours if you're interested. The link is in the build command right now. Alright, so I suppose that pretty much concludes the build itself. If you have any questions though, feel free to ask. I thought I was hearing pings, it's the music. Oh yeah. yeah, it was the music, my bad. Redo build? No, I'm tired. It's been such a hot and tiring day today. Dude, it was like 35 degrees Celsius outside today, which felt like 38, I swear. It was so bad. Had to walk in the sun too. Alright, let's see here. Do we have anything else? Any questions, concerns, complaints, suggestions? So again, just to announce, this is currently on pre-order. Again, thank you so much for Rhuk and Space for sending the prototype out and for also naming a colorway after me. That's really nice. Another thing is I'm going to be at the NorCal keyboard meetup this Saturday, so maybe I'll see you there. This is the one in San Jose, California. $10 for the ticket at the Guild House in San Jose. And what else? Next build stream most likely is going to be the... Let me check here my schedule / plan. Yes. So the next build stream is most likely going to be another prototype of a 60%. That might excite you, perhaps. But there's going to be another prototype build next time, which I think is going to be the Ladybird. If not the propeller, which I was told by the designer Yoni Wolf that the propeller is going to be delayed in when it runs. It was supposed to run this August, but it's probably going to be run on a future date. They're trying to just get a hold of a good price that they want to run it for. But yeah, I get to meet Diego. Oh yeah, you do. I personally own a 60%, so I wanted to ask, where would you allocate the arrow keys? I can show you. My arrow keys are located right here. I do the HKB style arrow keys, which is going to be FN, up. So this is up, left, right, down, HKB arrows. Delete over here, page up, page down, home, and print screen over here. And then I have the tilde here. What's the GMK set on the keyword above? It's GMK pre-press and black Modi accents. Yeah, have fun at the meetup. Thank you, One Drunk Man. The presents, hello, how's it going? And then caps lock here, because I never use caps lock. I have control here, win here, and the rest is pretty much how you see it. F-row. Yeah. And then sometimes I plan, I put media keys here. I put like the play, next and previous here, and the volume keys here. But yeah, depends. Group dinner in NorCal. To be honest, there's going to be a very packed schedule. I'm expecting a very packed schedule. Because. So I think the schedule basically is gonna be like, I'm gonna be there, like I'm gonna arrive like on Friday night, and probably just gonna grab dinner and go to sleep. To be honest, I'll probably be tired from traveling. And then the meetups at 12, from 12 to 6 on Saturday. I think I'm probably gonna grab breakfast with a friend I know is in the Bay Area. And then surely there's post meetup people who gather up for post meetup activities, and there'll probably be like a dinner or something. And I'm pretty sure I'll be pulled for some reason. And then on Sunday I'm like leaving, so it's gonna be a very short and quick trip. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get to see you guys, and like best for you to say hi to me at the meetup rather than before or after. And yeah, and hopefully maybe if we coincide on the social events, that'll be good too. Will the tiger be at the meetup? Unfortunately, I was not bought another plane ticket to fly with JD. JD needs a very another, he needs his own seat. So JD for him to make it there, it would cost a lot, but unfortunately that was prohibitive for the sponsor, and so JD unfortunately is going to be staying and guarding the home. Yeah. Wait, was I here for 2-year anniversary? Bruh. Actually, I think you might have been last month. You think you might have come by for your 24-month one. Maybe not. I actually don't remember. I think you did, but that's my hunch. Dennis. Also, Dennis, good job on the switches. Except, next time, if it's for me, please, 60 gram MX rounds. 60, 62. I choked today, and Mr. Koopa won all the points. Sorry I didn't choose the way. Okay, that's fine. Redeem Wald? Oh, Busy Timmy. Oh, Post Malone. Wait, so let's see. 55-gram short, go to either way though? I don't know, man. My weak fingers. Oh boy. Isn't Post Malone doing like a big stream like for charity or something like that? If I recall. That's like 30,000 viewers though, so do we really want to raid a 30,000 viewer channel right now? No idea he's playing Apex? Let's see. If you really want me to raid Post Malone, I could, but I think I find it quite pointless to raid a very big streamer. Yeah, I would rather send the raid over to somebody benefit from it, like another small creator. Or let's see, like Interloper is currently streaming, for example. We can absolutely raid other people who are not in keyboards, but yeah, I think if you raid like a really big streamer, like I don't know, like T-Pain right now, like has 2K viewers. Post Malone has 32,000 viewers. Yeah, you'll get lost in the middle of that. Yeah, we can go raid Mr. Interloper. Oops, switched it over to Interloper Creative. Alright. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. This was a fun build. Thank you to Space. Thank you to Rhuk for sending out the board. And finally, probably won't be posting any pictures of this or anything like that until next week, until I'm back. Probably a little bit too busy until then. So yeah, I probably won't be streaming until then. I guess I'll catch you up, guys, on my experiences at the NorCal meetup after I'm back. I'm actually not gonna be carrying a camera or anything like outside of my phone. I don't want to carry too much. So yeah, I'll probably bring a couple of boards. I'm thinking of bringing my Hyphen and the Rogue Proto. 60% to carry light. I think both have MX Blacks though, but anyway. Yeah. Alright friends, let's go raid Mr. Are you going to get the Bergen? Alright, there's our raid message. Again, thank you for the safe travels messages, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya, have a good one.